T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
E is equal mc squared, in which energy is
all steps for man.
The human genome is our shared inheritance. And it is critical.
Quirks and Quarks.
Hi, I'm Bob McDonald. If you went back 50 years in time and tried to imagine what our world would look like today, I doubt you could have foreseen the astounding technologies that now shape our lives. Who could have imagined the way that the computer has taken over almost every aspect of how we live, work, and play? Who could have seen the coming of cell phones, satellite communications, pacemakers and heart transplants, gene sequencing and DNA fingerprinting, and synthetic hockey sticks, just to name a few? Well, today on the program, we're going to update that list and gaze into the near future with a special full edition look at 9.5 technologies that could change our world. And we're not just talking about the latest gadgets. We're talking about transformative ideas that will improve our lives and green our planet. Technologies that will provide cheap and efficient energy, clean water, and sustainable food for the world's poorest people. Not to mention humanoid robots and a new computer revolution. So stick around and join us for this journey into 9.5 technologies that could change our world. This is Quirks and Quarks. To kick off our list of technologies that could change the world, we're going to go with an oldie but a goodie. Batteries. Believe it or not, batteries have been around for more than 200 years, and they've come a long way. Today they power flashlights, toys, cameras, cell phones, the list goes on and on. But what we really need to see in the future are new and more powerful batteries to store solar power and wind energy, and power our cars, maybe even our homes and offices. Dr. Jeff Don holds the Canada Research Chair in Advanced Battery Materials and is a professor of physics and chemistry at Dalhousie University in Halifax. He thinks we can make batteries that aren't just better, but smarter. And brainy batteries really could change the world. Okay, Dr. Don, as everyone knows, the big problem with batteries is that they run out of power, usually at the most inconvenient time, and they're expensive. So why don't we have better batteries?
I think the limitation to the current battery technology, frankly speaking, is the availability of other elements in the periodic table. In general, today, the lithium-ion battery is close to as best we can do. And to go beyond the lithium-ion battery with the elements available in the periodic table is going to be difficult. There will be a new generation of lithium-ion batteries coming along in the next 4 to 5 years that will maybe enable us to store about 1.5 times the present amount of energy in the same space or weight.
What's the hope here that we can get beyond these limitations that you're talking about?
Frankly speaking, it's going to be difficult to do a lot better than we're doing now, and we're going to have to adapt our technologies to what we have and what we will get in the next 10 years or so.
Well, how do you see us changing the way we use batteries in the future?
For example, let's just take vehicle transport as an example. We'll use a vehicle that has a battery that will give an 80-kilometer range or so. It will be affordable because it's not so big, and it will be coupled to a low horsepower gasoline engine that will recharge the battery when necessary. And that will, allow you in combination to get the same kind of driving range that you get now. And in a typical daily day, the gas motor would never turn on. And you could then have these batteries plugged in at home, capturing energy from the wind when the wind is blowing, and then being used to drive around, or being used in the nighttime. You could sell the energy stored in your battery back to the power company during the day when electricity is expensive. I think it's an idea. It's the real key here is taking the battery technology that we have available today, or refinements over the next few years, and coupling it with the internet, so that we have smart cars and smart appliances, and everything is storing energy when it's available and delivering it back when it's needed.
So take me through that then. How do you see this working on a grand scale, just beyond cars, in terms of managing our energy?
Yeah, there's